Russian military blogger Razvedos reports that there are groups of Russian soldiers in Syria who are surrounded with no chance of escape. It's clear that I dreamed this, but at least one group of Russian military personnel is still cut off from our main bases in the region. They have no chance of breaking through on their own. There is nowhere to expect help. That is, there is no military solution to this problem, but there is still something political. I sincerely hope that the issue will be resolved and our compatriots will not be forgotten. They will not forget in the literal sense. Hang in there, friends, and may the force be with you. Russian propagandists are quickly changing lanes. Well, that's it. Now Assad isn't just no longer an ally, but outright an enemy who didn't care about his people or his army. These guys sure know how to switch sides quickly. Syria. The palace of Beige Assad was set on fire, and in the garage they found jeeps, limousines, and sports cars. BMW, Audi, Ferrari, Lamborghini Diablo, and Mercedes-AMG SLS. Bashar was thinking about the people. It was immediately obvious. That is why his poor, unmotivated army threw down its arms, changed into civilian clothes, and left its positions. A country that does not feed its own army will always feed someone else's. 90% of Syrians are under poverty line. Meanwhile, this is a small section of Assad's garage. Videos circulating online are showing Syrian rebels and local residents freely entering and looting the deposed President Bashar al-Assad's palace in the capital of Damascus since the rebels took control of it on Sunday. The residents gained access after regime forces fled, leaving the entrance unguarded. While wandering through the palace, some discovered a family photo album of the ousted leader and even reached a garage housing dozens of Assad's luxury vehicles. Assad owns several palaces in Damascus and other cities. Russia was covering up an operation to rescue the Syrian president and those close to him, the main Directorate of Intelligence of Ukraine reported. The intelligence said Assad left Damascus aboard an Il-76T aircraft, with the loss of the plane's radar signal being deliberate disinformation. It is said that Russian generals were being urgently evacuated from Syrian territory. Russia has additionally enlisted ships of the Baltic Fleet for the removal of personnel and equipment. According to reports, the Medza air base not far from Damascus is under strikes of Israel military aircraft. It is possible that the goal is to destroy the military equipment before the fighters get to it. Amid the chaos, the Israeli Air Force has carried out numerous strikes in Syria, taking out weaponry Israel fears could fall into the hands of hostile forces. According to reports in Syria, strikes earlier today targeted ammunition and weapons depots at the Kalkala Air Base in Suwaida, several sites in the Dara Governorate, and the Meza Air Base in Damascus. Additional strikes were reported Sunday afternoon at the Meza Air Base, a major security complex in the Kafr Susa suburb of the capital, a branch of the Scientific Studies and Research Center in Damascus, and a central square in the capital that includes intelligence and customs headquarters. Following the fall of the Assad regime, the IDF has said that it is tracking advanced weapons in Syria and working to prevent them from reaching Hezbollah or any other hostile elements that could threaten Israel. The strikes have also targeted weapon production capabilities and air defense sites, sources say. And let's get back to Ukraine. The Ukrainian 36th Marine Brigade destroyed Russian troop-carrying equipment, supply vehicles, and personnel in the Kursk region. Ukraine's strategic decision to focus on holding the Kursk region carries significant military and symbolic importance. As a border area, Kursk is a critical point for controlling cross-border operations and disrupting potential supply lines for Russian forces. By maintaining a strong presence there, Ukraine can deter incursions, weaken Russian logistics, and project strength near enemy territory. Militarily, holding this region allows Ukraine to stage defensive operations while countering Russian offensives. It serves as a buffer zone, preventing deeper penetration into Ukrainian-held territories and protecting key supply routes. Strategically, it also enables Ukraine to pressure Russian forces, keeping them tied down and unable to redirect resources to other front lines. Symbolically, defending Kursk demonstrates Ukraine's resilience and determination to reclaim sovereignty over its contested borders. This sends a clear message of defiance to both domestic and international audiences, strengthening morale and securing continued support from allies. Zaporizhzhia direction. Russian contract soldiers born in 1965 are already exhausted after just 2 weeks of fighting. Younger ones are no longer arriving.
Here's another short video for those who think they're sending really good contracted soldiers here. Well, they sent all the good contracted soldiers back in 2023. Yes, so now. Mikhailich, from what year? 1965. 1965? And he just signed the contract literally 14 days ago. The person is completely tired of fighting. That's it. Done with war. Well, obviously they have their own problems, which we won't get into, because everyone here has problems. There are no normal, healthy people here. Even among the reservists, there are no normal people left. So that's how it is, that's how they come. From 1965, 10 years older than me, damn. I'm just shocked, damn. Unbelievable.
Lukashenko asked Putin to deploy Oreshnik missiles on the territory of Belarus. I want to publicly ask you to have the new weapon systems and, above all, Oreshnik deployed on the territory of Belarus. This would calm some minds, said the illegitimate leader of Belarus. Putin promised to satisfy Lukashenko's request. The deployment of such systems is possible. It will become possible in the second half of next year. Putin also added that the targets to be hit by Oreshnik from the territory of Belarus will be chosen by the military and political leaders in Minsk. More Oreshnik rattling from Lavrov and Russian journalists. If launched from Belarus, it can reach the entire territory of Europe and NATO military bases in the Middle East.
Военные эксперты считали, что примерно дальность полета орешников при перемещении в Беларуси – это вся территория Европы и военные базы НАТО на Ближнем Востоке. А как вы считаете, насколько такая мера может быть эффективной для деэскалации?
Это наши военные эксперты считали или западные? Наши? Но я уверен, что западные тоже считают.
Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe. Also, if you want to support Warthog Defense, please become our member and get early access to new videos, exclusive members-only videos, and become administrator in comment section. The membership link is in the description.
Rescues every day. We had a guy last week, it's 6 rescues in 6 days. You know, he's doing the job every day.